If Eevee was your favorite Pokemon or any of the evolutions were your favorite Pokemon, you're gay now. I don't make the rules. Hi Divas, ColourPop sent over their Pokemon collection. I'm gonna unbox it. I'm gonna do some swatches. I'm gonna do a makeup look all right here. I'm gonna go do my base makeup routine and I'll be right back. We're back. Let's get into it. This is the ColourPop and Pokemon collection. Pop, thank you so much for sending this to me. This is the card insert with all of the information. We're gonna be going over that while we try some things on. Up first, this is the ColourPop Pokemon You're a Catch Lip Mask. The really cute thing about this is that it's a little Pokeball. As someone who is a casual Pokemon enjoyer, I do think this is super cute. I'm really excited to try this lip mask. It's like a light jelly formula. I'm going to try some on here in a second. This is supposed to be really, really hydrating, lightweight, gives you a little sheen without being too crazy. We're going to try some on here in a second. Let's take a little bit with a lip wand. I don't want to have to dig my nails into it. In this, there is a little bit of sparkle. Love that. It smells like, almost like Captain Crunch, if that makes sense, like crunch berries. I don't know what the official scent is supposed to be. Shea butter, vitamin E to moisturize and soften. It's they call it Yummy Berry, and I would say this is pretty Yummy Berry. These are the ColourPop Pokemon PH lip balms. You have Ditto, we have Jigglypuff, and we have Pikachu. I'm gonna swatch these on my hand so you can see. I don't know if I'm gonna wear one of these, but I will swatch these so you can see kind of what that pH turns into. I'm really excited to just kind of see what everything looks like. Like I said, I am more of a casual Pokemon diva. I'm not a diehard, so the items that I do not choose to keep, I'm definitely gonna be passing on to a friend of mine. This is the shade Transform. You see Ditto is on the packaging. These are those really pretty glitter balms where you can see it's like a nice shimmer. With them being pH transforming, I don't think you're gonna see a lot of color payoff. It's probably gonna just turn into a pinky, but we're just gonna swatch that on my hand and see if we see any change. Next is the shade Sing. This is the one that has Jigglypuff, our diva. This, once again, really beautiful, sparkly gel texture. I'm gonna try to swatch this right next door to that original shade that we tried from that had Ditto on it, so you can see that really beautiful pinky coming from there. This is the shade Sing. We're gonna do that right next door so we can see how that starts to develop. That one immediately has a little bit more color. This one, it definitely looks a little bit more reddish than pink. Lastly, for our pH bombs, you have the Pikachu one called Thunderbolt. This one, once again, you're gonna see that really pretty glitter jelly. I'm gonna swatch this right here so we can see in comparison to the other two shades. We're just gonna go in the middle of my palm here. It does have some of that shine coming through. This one, it looks like it's gonna turn a little bit peachy. This here, for comparison, was the shade Sing. This one is the shade Transform. Transform is fairly sheer pink. That shade Sing is definitely a lot more red. It just wiped my hand off here and you can see that they definitely have stained. Thunderbolt is the lightest, Sing is the most intense, and then Transform is just that soft pink. Next up, we have the Pokemon ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. We have our 3 starter Pokemon, so we have our Squirtle, Charmander, and then we also have Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is going to be a green called Solar Beam. Charmander is a reddish orange called Flamethrower, and the Squirtle shade is called Hydro Pump. It's like a blue sparkle. Up first we have the shade Flamethrower. This one is that Charmander shade. That same Super Shock formula, so you can see that like peachy has a couple different reflex in there. This is the shade Solar Beam. It's a green that has like a pinky reflect throughout. We're gonna do a swatch here. And then this is the shade Hydro Pump. It is a light blue with a little blue and purple sparkle. Already that one felt a little creamier in consistency than the other two. There's definitely a little bit more color. Up next we have the cream blushes. This one with that Gengar Hypnosis. You'll see it's a deep matte purple. I'm gonna do a swatch of this so you can see that that purple is fairly sheer. This is the shade Electro Ball. Electro Ball has Pikachu on the front. This one is a red cream blush, kind of matching Pikachu's cheeks. This is a super cute little nod to that. I'm gonna just swatch a little on my wrist here. These are definitely a lot more sheer than I thought they would be. The ColourPop cream blush formula is definitely sheer. This one is the shade Metronome. This one has Our Buddy Clefairy on it. This pink is stunning. I'm probably gonna wear this one today. It's a really soft formula, so it's definitely more of a cream to powder-ish formula. It's definitely not super, super dry though. This is the shade Metronome. We're gonna go right here with Metronome, that pink. Definitely the most sheer of them all. This is the Evolution Ultra Glossy Lip Trio. I think I'm most excited for this because Eevee was one of my favorite Pokemon as a child. Eevee girlies, how are you? How is it being a 30-year-old man who's gay? This first shade is Waterstone. It's like a blue with a purple and pink reflect. This next shade is Firestone. Firestone is like a peachy with a like yellow gold reflect. This last one is Thunderstone. Thunderstone is like a gold and yellow reflect. I'm gonna swatch these. Oh, it like does it pinky. I'm gonna swatch these really quick. So this is Thunderstone. See if we can get a little on that. This is Firestone. They're fairly sheer, but they have that like multi-tone reflect, which is really pretty. Color. This last one here is the shade Waterstone. So I don't know. Let me grab my little Alex Earl light and see if that helps with the way these shimmers are being perceived. So you have those there. Last up, we have the ColourPop Pokemon Palette Town eyeshadow palette. I'm not gonna swatch all of these. I'm gonna do a quick look with this. This is super beautiful, multi-tone, multi-finish. There are really cute names to these actually. There's like Jelly Donut, Gym Leader, Pokemon Center, Fuchsia City, Lavender Town. You can see it's really nice and organized. We have our blues, greens, more of our purples, our pinks, our reds and oranges, and our yellows and golds, and a couple neutrals kind of scattered throughout. So I'm going to do a quick eyeshadow look with this, and I'm going to kind of take you along with the process. Now, my only fear with this blush was that it was gonna take off my makeup underneath, and it has through here. I'm gonna zoom in and see if you can see it on camera. But it has definitely taken off a little bit in that cheekbone. And this is the final look using the Pokemon ColourPop collection. Let me know down in the comments if you're able to snag any of these or if any of these stuck out to you.